What's going on, guys? It's Shawnee Salami. I love every single one of you. I always want to let you know that at the beginning of every video. So the Discord, if you want to join, will be pinned in the, or it will be in the pinned comment. It's a really good place to get into the community. Like I've been going on this rant a little bit at the beginning of games, or beginning of gameplay, because we have a lot of high-level players, some of the best ones in the game, but they're also the kind that are patient, and they will help you out. They've trained people one-on-one. It's just been a positive thing all around. But what I was going to say next is that you guys have been suggesting more weapon variety, and that's what I'm going to start doing. So every other video is going to be like a new weapon until I've used almost all of them. And that'll kind of like make it fresh for me, because I used to be of the mindset that if I'm using weapons I hate, it won't be as fun for me, and then I won't be as positive in the videos, and it kind of will not be as fun for you guys if I'm being all negative and complaining. But it'll keep the game fresh for me, is my new mindset. And yeah, so I think it'll be more fun for you guys to watch. But this one I did just now, and I'm too excited not to put this up because we went Deathless, as the title says. I'll let the results of the game play out for you. You'll see if we won or lost. But this is with the longsword. I was going to put it up tomorrow because I put that Warhammer video up today. But like I said, I was just too excited to put this up. And the last one was on Lionspire as well. And in my opinion, this is one of the harder maps to go Deathless on, just because of all the siege equipment in the beginning. The last Deathless video was also Lionspire, I meant. But yeah, so I'm not going to fast forward or anything, because there is no deaths and walkbacks. And I also don't want to do it when there's a lull in the action or anything, because I want people to use this as a guide if they want to see what a Deathless run looks like, and where you should be, where you should stand, if that kind of stuff for positioning. Because, you know, I feel like there's probably a decent amount of these on YouTube, but of people going Deathless. But I kind of didn't play too selfishly. I was like, sometimes I do that when I haven't died. I'm just being honest. But this one I was always on the objective as much as I could be for the most part. And I think it was a pretty solid run. It's not like I put up a million kills in a sweaty lobby. I think it ended up being like 38 kills, 70 takedowns maybe. But keeping that 0 is always fun. So let's get into this. I'll stop ranting and raving for a little bit. Now this is important for going Deathless. If you're here, the catapult is automatic on that wall. There's no way they're going to get all the way down to the catapult and stop it. So what I do is stand a little far back or go to that left side so that I can stay alive, because also the ballista can hit you from the right side, so there's really no reason to go over there. Now and then you're avoiding the catapult over here as well, because it's going to be attacking the gate. Now this was interesting, if I remember correctly. No, that's actually a different falchion user. I'll be more on that in a second. But we're getting in some 1v1s here. This is one of those examples where I felt like I owed it to the guy to finish the fight, but he did kind of turn away and start fighting this guy. So I did heal him back up. There's a few moments like that. I thanked him also because he saved me a little bit. I think I could have maybe taken that default skin, but never know. But there was a few times, there's actually one coming up, where I was fighting 1 versus 1, and I kind of wanted to finish out the fight. Maybe it was this guy, actually, a cavalry sword. We'll see. Because, like, I know I've talked about this in another video. You want to have good positioning. I was talking to Rebellion's a really good player about this. He's also level 1000. But it's kind of soft if you're going to run away. Yeah, this is the guy. So he almost has me killed. I'm making a lot of mistakes here. So even though my team comes and helps me, I wasn't going to run away, just because if he's going to kill me, he's going to kill me. You know? Like, why run away? That's a hollow thing if you're going to go Deathless while doing that. So we are able to get back up and get the kill, though. Now, I figured I would go to the left here because I see a lot of people, and I could avoid the ballista, and that middle part, you'll probably die if you go through there, just because there's a lot of fire pots. If you don't even get killed by that, it's just like a mess, and it's hard to see what's going on. So I go kill this for my Chiv stats ranking on the longsword, so I can pat him a little bit. Now I run back a little bit. I'm going to fight that guy, but I don't want to get killed by an archer far away, or at least I thought there was an archer in real time, but I guess not. And this is textbook how you want to fight a spear. Get right in their face and like use diagonal like footwork. No one's getting this guy up. Okay, that guy was. And now we get into some fights on the side, trying to push up to the what is that, the town square. So I thought after those guys I was with up there were going to come with me, but apparently not. I look pretty dead here, but I get some Jon Snow level plot armor. I do some counters. I stay alive just enough seconds so that my team comes and we get back up. Like, that was very lucky because I think there's like 4 or 5 people on me, but they came just in the nick of time before I start getting overwhelmed, and I was able to hold them off for a second there. So this is kind of what I was talking about, is that I stayed on the objective the whole time. It's not like I was hiding or anything. So I'm just on the edge where I'm holding it, the objective, but I'm not like outside of it. Like, I'm on the edge of it so I could support the team and heal if need be and back out like I do here. And then I could move back into it as they come. So that was kind of the idea there, and it worked to great effect. And now we're holding the town square, so it's almost onto the bridge. I actually think the longsword might be the best weapon for these bridge objectives. Well, but yeah, maybe a spear, but when you're stabbing and moving in and out of combat and like picking off the people that go too far forward, it seems like the best way to fight on the bridge. So for those of you that talk about switching classes or weapons based on where the what stage of the map it's on, I'd be curious to hear what you think about that, because a lot of people have been saying that. And here I'm trying to hit that thing all the way over there. I forget if I even hit it. Yeah, we did, but we didn't kill anyone. Unreal. Just my luck. But yeah, so I think instead of using like an executioner's axe or a great sword or a highland sword or something and swinging through crowds but also hitting all your teammates, I think this is kind of the best way to play a bridge objective. Now with some help we're able to beat that guy. That's the third example of where he kind of had the upper hand for a little bit, but I felt like I again owed it to him to finish the fight, because why run away? That's soft. So now with the banners destroyed, and now honestly our team is starting to roll them a little bit. Kills are a little more lopsided than it probably is though, just because I have 0 and I kind of have like a 20 difference on my own. But our team after the town square was starting to take control a little bit, and now we're starting to roll them a little bit. Before that it wasn't too bad, but they start to get overwhelmed here, and we start banging these out pretty quickly. This is everything I try not to be as a player. I'm doing just endless team damage trying to kill one guy. That's not me. I apologize. Don't do what I did there. Please don't do that. Now, in case you didn't know, if you die on the explosives when you've planted them, I think even if you're on defense, that doesn't count as a death, which you'll see at the end of the game when I let the stats play. I've said this before, I sound like a broken record, but the game is rewarding you for being on the objective. So you respawn with the still, like, even if you've died, like that one doesn't count for your stats. So that's pretty nice if you're obsessed with your numbers like me. And now it's getting fairly obvious we're going to get it, because if you look at the kills right there, we're out killing them by, I think, like 250 at this point. Yeah, so after the town square, it honestly felt like they fell apart. I don't know if they had people leave. I'm kind of spoiling it, but I think it's pretty obvious we won at this point. And that'll complete the Deathless run. Yeah, so I'll let this play out, and I'll let you guys see the stats at the end. And I love you guys. Please forgive me for blowing up your notifications, but I was too excited not to share this, as I said, and I will see you tomorrow.